Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. well, welcome. Welcome to the video game valley. It's a beautiful day today. A perfect, crisp 72 degrees out. A wonderful temperature for gaming, I suppose. And that's what we're going to do today. Sky Twofold, thank you for the $4.99. Wait a minute. What's this? Is it an... Oh no, it's a birthday. Who left this here? Ouch, it's in my eyes, the birthday, it's endless. It's true, it's my whole birthday week. This week is mine. I claim the whole week. It's all mine. This entire week is mine to have. It's all mine. You can't take it from me. Excuse me. How are you all doing today? How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hope things are going well for you. Got a green tea with Jasmine here. Birthday month. It's a whole birthday month. I didn't do a whole lot to celebrate my birthday today. My birthday was yesterday, but my birthday week is this whole week, I guess. Oh, yeah. What do you call it? Watched another movie. Ate some leftovers. I guess that's it. Did some work. Did a lot of work. I did a lot of drawing. Did a good amount of drawing today, so that's something for the next video. A lot of drawing. Guess we can just start the game. Yeah, I forgot to mention what we're playing. Taiketsu, Rumi-Zu. On the 3DO interactive multiplayer. Taiketsu Rumi-Zu. On the 3DO. This is hot from Japan. It actually was delivered today. This very day. I haven't tested it yet, so, if it doesn't work... If it doesn't work, then I guess we're playing something else. Yeah, let me load that in my 3DO 1 second. Get ready. Get ready for a auditory experience. I'm going to be walking across the room, or should I say across the leafy valley here. All right, really, I'm walking through the portal into my office again, because that's where the disc is. I'm going to grab the disc. I'm going to take the disc off the shelf. I'm going to open the case. I'm going to take the disc out of the case. I'm going to open up the 3DO interactive multiplayer. And you know what? I got a second mic here. 1 second. I'm activating the second microphone. The second microphone is activated. I'm moving the second microphone right now to the 3DO. So you'll be able to hear it's the 3DO FC10. You'll be able to hear me opening up the top of it to put the disc in. And you'll be able to hear the disc going in. You'll be able to hear all the sounds thanks to the second microphone. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm now closer to the second microphone than I was to the first. I'm grabbing the disc from off of the shelf. I'm going to go ahead and open up this disc case now. Yeah, it's a nice looking disc. I'm going to take the disc out of the case. I'm going to close the case. I'm going to put the case down. Now get ready, because the 3DO is about to be opened up. I'm about to open the lid of the 3DO. Here it comes. I'm going to move the microphone a little bit closer, just so you can hear it exactly. Here it is. Well, listen to that. Now the disc is going in the 3DO. And now I'm going to close the 3DO lid. And I'm going to turn the 3DO interactive multiplayer FZ10 Panasonic reel. Here it goes. I'm turning it on. You can hear it loading the disc. All right. I've turned the second microphone off, and I'm back. Back and ready to go. Wow. It's the 3DO, baby! Woo. Great. Push a button. All right. Yeah, one play, I guess. What happened to them? They just jumped off a cliff. Yeah, they jumped off a cliff. It's... Oh. Whoa, they're turning into... From claymation to cartoon characters. Interesting. Alright, I'm getting a message here. I don't know what that message said. Oh, apparently it's 4-player game. Alright. Who should I be? By the way, this game is, as far as I can tell, based on screenshots I've seen, it's a sort of Bomberman, but definitely not Bomberman. It's a kind of Bomberman, but it's unique. It's its own thing. It's not really a Bomberman. I'm going with the Dizzy Penguin. Man or computer? I guess if these choices, Man, alright, here we go. Alright, the stage is set. Three-win game. Don't have a choice, we're just going to this stage. I don't know what this says. Let's see if my translation app is any help. Nope, it's too late. I guess I'll have to figure it out in context. Alright, we're on the upper left. Oh, jeez. Alright, I have to turn wheels. The wheels get water flowing. Oh, no, 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 no. I really don't have a clear understanding of which way the water's gonna flow. Oh, God. No, no, no! Well, I am into the drain. I have lost. Yeah, things are all over for me. We just have to wait for the computer to finish now. Might take a while. Oh, I completely missed that one of them had died. one of them has perished. I missed it. Oh, and there goes another one. All right, we have a winner. No, we don't. Sorry, we don't have a winner. My apologies. All right, we're starting again. Oh, God. I wonder what the strategy here is. I've got a button that just says hi. I want you to know. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. You got me. Oh, wait, no. I won. I won. I'm the winner. Alright, time begins anew. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, no, get out of here. What in the world is the strategy? I guess we're trying to kill each other. I don't really know what the balloons do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, 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 no. No, let me go. Alright, I have frozen myself. I don't know if this is good or bad. Trevor, thank you for the $2. Merry continuation of birthday week, Jason. Thank you. I appreciate it, Trevor. And happy birthday to you. Oh, no! Happy birthday to you, Trevor. Dang it, the baby. The baby got a medal. How was I beaten by a baby? Alright, so yeah, I understand where the water comes from and how I get the water. Like, this will come from over there. So I've set water up over there. So I guess this is... I mean, it's essentially the same as setting off a bomb, but you can't place the bomb anywhere. So I guess I'm trying to... I guess this is it's just Bomberman, but you can't place a bomb anywhere. You have to do water stuff. Alright. I kind of understand. I don't necessarily know that it works as a game. But I think I get it. I think I understand this. Water stuff. You gotta do water stuff. Oh god, oh god. You just want to drown all the other characters, including the baby. It's grim work, but it must be done. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, get out of here. I don't know what changes the positions of the drains, or if that's just something that happens as the game progresses on its own. Alright, there's only one fiend left. Got themselves. Son of a gun. Alright, we won. What? What? What is this? Oh no, there's a boss fight. Son of a gun. I'm fighting a boss of sorts. Oh boy, get out of here. Oh no! We lost against the boss. We were killed by the boss baby. Boss baby has killed us. So, did my win just not count because I couldn't defeat the boss baby? Is that what's happened? Oh, really? Maybe get one of these sons of guns. You're not getting away, you two. Oh, no, don't come this way. Wow, I gotta win all over again. They took away my wins. What will? God. Oh no! Alright, we did it. Alright, if we win again, we apparently, I imagine we'll have to fight that big blue baby again. Pardon me. I'm out of here. Almost lost myself there. Almost lost myself for a second. Oh no. Oh boy, things are getting dangerous. Oh god. I gotta get out of here. This is a bad scene. Oh no. Alright. Alright, we'll get the next one, no problem. Alright, I'm out of here, babies. See you later, baby boos. I'm getting the heck out of here. All you little baby friends. Oh. Hey, watch out. Oh god, no. No, the baby got me. This is unbelievable. Can't believe this baby won. A lot of sound effects. They're just straight up distorting in this game. They've got, this game's got a couple of audio issues. It's not running particularly well either. It has some pretty intense slowdown. Also, when the game starts, if you're pushing a directional pad button, it just won't move you at all. You can only start pushing the directional pad button after the go signal is given. It's not like most games where it'll just start moving you when the time is right. Alright, we just gotta get the baby now. Oh no. Oh, the baby's gotten itself. Hey, how did that friend come back? Alright, so are we gonna fight a boss again? Yes. Damn Wolf, thank you for the 5 euros? No, British pounds, sorry. It's clearly British pounds. Apologies. Happy endless birthday. Be aware that boss baby has flooded entire towns for the love of money. Yeah, this is a dastardly baby to be fighting. I'm gonna be as careful as I can be around a boss baby. But boy, it's gonna be a hard time, I think. It's a hard time fighting a boss baby. Oh god. Oh no, 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 no! Back to the beginning, I guess. Endless toil, trying to wash away all these babies. It's hard work, but someone's gotta wash these babies away. Can't just not wash these babies away. These babies have got to go. All of these babies, each one's got to go. Each and every baby's got to go, gotta go. Oh no! Son of a gun. That's what always gets me. Those things just kind of appear. I want to see the real-life Japanese game show version of this. Yeah, why not? A bunch of babies in a labyrinth. Turn the wheel, babies! Your only way out is turning the wheel upon your fellow baby. Only one baby can leave. Only one baby's getting out of here. Just one baby. Only one baby can leave. PS1 copy of this game being advertised on eBay. Is it worth it? Depends on how much you like Bomberman variants that are less good than Bomberman? If the answer is a lot, then yes, it's definitely worth it. I have to imagine the PS1 version runs better than the 3DO version too, but who knows? Oh, okay. Coming for you, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm the winner. Game start. Time to drown a baby. That's the name of the game, unfortunately. Terrible name of the game, but that's what you gotta do sometimes. It's dirty work. And you know what they say, if it's evil, you've gotta do it. If it's a bad thing, it's gotta be done. Nope. Only good things need justification. Bad things, you can just do them. Because they must be done. Did I win? Woo! Woo! I was 10 years old when this game came out. I was 10. I don't know that I remember anything from my 10th year on this earth. I'm sure there are things I remember and I don't realize it's from my 10th year. But I can't remember anything specifically. I was 10-year-old sort of thing. Who knows what I got up to when I was 10? I definitely wasn't playing this game, though. I know this for sure. I was not playing the baby washing down the drain game. Was not playing that. Wait, oh god. Yeah, we are the penguin. I have just died. Woo! The kid! He did it! One more win and that kid's got it. Oh, what I've been doing at age 10. What year is that in terms of school years? I don't even remember what grade I was in 10 years old. Fifth or sixth? Oh no 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 no. Fifth or sixth grade. So I would have been exiting elementary school, heading to middle school, so yeah, I guess I would have been getting accused of hacking the school's accelerated reader program. That's what would have been going on to me when I was 10. My school was like, we've got an elite hacker in this elementary school. We've got a lead hacker who's hacking accelerated reader. No, I'm innocent. Well, we'll see what the police have to say about that. I don't think they called the police. They did threaten to expel me from the school. So my mom got involved. We know you've been hacking Accelerated Reader. Look at your reader points. They're too high. You've read too many books. If I had been like a terrible reader, I never would have been accused of such a thing. But I was too good a reader. I had read too many books. Accelerated Reader was this program they ran on really old computers. The computers were like these old Apple computers where the screen... Well, it looked exactly like birthday machine text, I guess. This is the easy way to explain it. Uh-oh. It's the boss again. It was just green text on a black screen. You would log into your Accelerated Reader profile. And, you would answer questions about a book to verify that you had read the book. And they would give you points then on your Accelerated Reader profile. And at the end of the year, you could take all of these points. And you could buy things like pencils or erasers. Or they even had like a calculator you could purchase with your Accelerated Reader points. I don't remember what the normal number of points were, but from my memory, it was something like most kids had like, I don't know, 50, 60 points, something like that. I had 400 and something points. I was the second highest Accelerated reader in the entire school. I could have gotten so many pencils. So many note pens. Oh, it would have been great. The office supplies I could have gotten. Off the charts. They gave us each a password, and the password that they gave us was just it was just our last name, but letter shifted. So, like, every A was a B, something like that. It wasn't exactly that, but it was essentially that. And I knew this because my last name is Steele. It has 3 E's in it. So I noticed my password had 3 of the same letters and exactly where E would be. And quickly determined what the system was for setting up passwords for kids. And I told a friend of mine at the library, and he was like, "No, that's not how it is." And I was like, "Oh no, dang it." I was like, "Well, your last name. I know your password here." And I showed my friend by typing his last name letter shifted into the computer. And there was a girl at the library, and she saw what I was doing, and she was like, "Oh, can you do that with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's your last name?" And she told me, and so I was like, "All right, your password is this." And she immediately went to the librarian and said, "This kid is hacking into profiles." This student is hacking into Accelerated Reader profiles. And the librarian came over. And the librarian says, "Is it true that you know how to get into people's profiles?" And I said, "Yeah." And I explained my reasoning. that she was like, well, we got to put a stop to this. And later on in the day, I got a call over the intercom. The intercom said, Jason Steele, go to the principal's office immediately. And I went to the principal's office. And they were like, you've been hacking into the accelerated reader program. I was like, no. I was just showing my friend that I figured out how the passwords work. They're like, no, we know you've been hacking in. We noticed how many points you have. We think what you've been doing is logging into other people's accounts and taking the tests on different books, because you can only take the test one time, and it gives you the right answers at the end of it if you get them wrong. But you can't take the test again, get the points. So they thought that I was going into other people's accounts, taking the tests, failing it intentionally, getting all of the answers, and then logging back into my account and entering the right answers and getting those points so that at the end of the year I could get as many pencils as my heart desired. Like, no. I had just read a lot of books. I just read so many books this year. Like, oh, we think you've been hacking into the system. We're gonna expel you from school. You're not gonna graduate. You're gonna have to take a whole other year of school. We're expelling you from school. And I was like, this is terrible. This is the worst day of my life. My drawn game, damn. My mother came into school, and she was very angry about all this, and yelled at the principal and all this other stuff, and the end result of this all was I didn't get to go in the end of the year school trip. They didn't let me go. They let me graduate, but they didn't let me go on the end of the year school trip, and they deleted all of my accelerated reader points. So I didn't get a single pencil at the end of the year. I went to return my library books because I had a number of books out because I read a lot. I went to return my books. I stepped into the library, and the librarian bolted out of her seat, ran up to me with her arms flailing and said, "No, you're not allowed in the library. Get out of here." And she chased me out of the library. Library books in my hands. The next year, my brother came home with a note. I did graduate, so I went to middle school the next year. I did graduate, went to middle school. My brother was still in elementary school. The librarian sent a note home saying, Jason has some books that weren't returned to the library. And I never returned those books. I was like, no, I'm keeping those. They're mine now, sorry. These are my books, I'm keeping them. And I never returned them. I still have them today. I think I do. I'm fairly certain I still have them, yes. I still get angry thinking about it. Thinking about all those pencils. It's funny, it put me off reading for a long time. I had been such an active reader until then. stopped for a while. Imagine being a librarian who destroys a child's love of reading. I don't think there could be, like, a more ultimate failure as a librarian than that. Imagine if your job is a librarian at a school and you single-handedly just destroy a child's love of reading. I told them that their passwords were easy to solve, and instead of resolving the issue, they concoct a thing to get you in. Yeah, they didn't... They seemed to think that, like, I don't think they really understood what it was that I had done. Like, in their mind, hacking was this scary social disease. You know, there were news stories about, oh, hackers are getting into everything these days. And wouldn't you know it, children are becoming hackers and ruining society. This was like a legitimate fear people had. There was like scare stories on the news about hackers. And these people didn't really understand computers at all. Like, the accelerator reader stuff had been set up not by the librarian, but by someone from the company who would come and set it all up for them. And they didn't really understand this stuff, so for me to have solved a extremely simple cipher and shown off to my friend, they didn't understand what I had done. They thought I had somehow compromised the entire system. Me personally. Am I ever gonna defeat this baby? I don't know how many times the baby has to get hit, because it's not, the water doesn't seem to flush this baby away or anything. It just like temporarily shocks it. So I imagine that has to happen a number of times. Someone who works in IT, technologically illiterate people give me instant headaches. I feel like there wasn't really a problem with the principal or librarian not understanding the technology, but they 100% gave into absolute nonsense scaremongering and unjustly punished a child over it. Like, even if they suspected that I had used the accelerated reader program for nefarious point getting or whatever, they could have just asked me some questions about the books that I had read. Because I had read the books. They could have simply, like, actually tested this theory and been like, alright, it says you read this book. What was this book about? They did not, like, I didn't think of that at the time. I was just an extremely terrified child at the time. But as an adult, I'm like, dang, this would have been really easy to resolve. This would have been, like, super duper easy to figure out. again. How many times does it get beat? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I finally got him. All right, we're going to a new area. Computers in the 80s, 90s were very more susceptible to messing up from tinkering around. Not nearly so much today, though. Yeah, the ironic thing is, at the time, I was a real goody two-shoes. I genuinely was the type of kid who believed... Oh my god, no, 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 no! What the heck? Who believed that breaking the rules was always the wrong thing to do. I was 100% the sort of person who would have snitched on someone for breaking the rules myself. I was just a real rule follower. But getting a personal experience of an authority figure absolutely like unjustly punishing me for something I had absolutely 100% not done, I ended up like, alright, you know what? It's very important to appear to teachers to be a goody two-shoes. But in secret, I should be breaking the rules all the time for my own benefit. It taught me so many... so many, like, so many weird lessons they did not intend to teach. Alright, well, we're halfway through the stream. We got a birthday to celebrate today. Let me see if I can pause this. Yes, I can. Excellent. Oh, Patrick, thank you for the $2. Radicalized by the accelerated reading program. Yep. That's how it happened. That's how it is sometimes. All right. We've got a birthday to celebrate today. We've got one birthday. It's Trevor's birthday. Happy birthday, Trevor. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Trevor. Trevor. All right, calculating. The data has been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? 93. Goodness, what a number. How about your letter? This is very sparse. It's like one little part of it is leaving the other part forever. How's the weather? I don't know. I don't know what this is, but this is weather right here. Any of this hatch an egg? No. Got a cake recipe. Birthday machine has calculated a perfect cake just for you. Here's your cake. Here's the ingredients. The first ingredient is 5 kilograms of pizza crust mix. Great start. 7 tablespoons of carrageenan. 2 potatoes. 2 stolen letters. Perfect. This sounds great. Directions. How does this turn into a cake? Beat together ingredients. Stir fry. This is where the magic happens. For 82 weeks. At 145 Fahrenheit. I can't believe you sometimes. Warning. Bad. Birthday machine has looked to the stars. Determine that your friend constellation is the famous monk. Enemy star. Rose star number 5763. You know what? Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. And if possible, let's look at the charts. No. You ready to sing along, everyone? You ready to sing? Please join me if you can. It's singing time. It's time to sing a merry song. I'd love it if you would help me sing. Here we go. Celebrate this day, Trevor. Birthday friendly for Trevor. We march to our future. Our hopes are named Trevor. Found a note, it says Trevor. Sea witch magic for Trevor. We buried the wrong foot. We'll all kill the king. We certainly will. Let's do it together. Well, it'll be like that one, I guess I don't want to say the story because it's a spoiler, but there's a famous mystery story that ends with everyone doing one stab on someone. It turns out they were all the killer. They all did one little stab. I'm not going to say the name of the thing because it's a spoiler, but they all did it. They all did one little stab. That's going to be us. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Trevor. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art. Incredible. Look at this. Look at this piece. This is great work. Well, happy birthday, Trevor. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. All right, we're back in the game. I'm in. Pride and Prejudice. It's Pride and Prejudice. Oh, God. I'm doing real bad in this level. Doing real bad. Julius Caesar. I'm not thinking of Julius Caesar. I'm specifically not mentioning it because of story spoilers. But it's you know it's nice when everyone gets together and stabs a guy. Trevor, thank you for the $10. Look at that sticker. Beautiful, thank you. Of course. Of course. Happiest of birthdays to you. It's okay to spoil it. We've all seen Baby's Day Out. Everyone's seen Baby's Day Out. Wasn't there a couple Baby Day Out movies? There's not enough movies about babies getting out and causing havoc. anymore. They just don't make those movies these days. I'd love to see another movie about a baby getting out and causing mischief. I mean, I wouldn't. I never liked any of them to begin with, but I kind of wish they still made them. I kind of wish they still made those movies. It would definitely be with, like, CG babies these days. Which I guess is better than what they did for Baby Geniuses 2. Baby Geniuses 2 Super Babies. God, that baby's doing a great job. That baby's doing a wonderful, wonderful job. I'm just thinking about, like, what a rule breaker I became in middle school because of my bad experience in elementary school. I didn't do anything particularly dastardly, but I did set up the school's first web design club. I set up the school's first web design club. We had a web design class that was a new addition to the school in middle school, and I took it further. I started up a club to really get into the weeds of making a website for the school itself. I designed the school's website. There weren't really many people in the club from what I can remember. I can't actually remember if there was more than just me in it. I'm sure there was. I can't imagine it would have been a whole club with just me. But, having been accused of being a dastardly hacker, I got real into hacking. I was like, you know what? I've already been accused of this. It's time to become that which they fear. And so I got real into hacking. And in middle school, when I had the web design class, the web design teacher, he didn't really, his heart wasn't really in the class. I think, here's what I think about this guy. All right, he had been a teacher for a different subject, and then his wife died, and he kind of shattered as a person. He seemed pretty depressed pretty much all the time. He's like the saddest guy I've ever known in my life. I constantly felt bad for this guy, but he just had no real luster for life anymore. And I feel like the school felt bad for him too, and they gave him this class to teach. He didn't have any experience with computers, really. So the way that the class worked, we all had these computers running. Uh-oh, it's a squid. Running Windows 95. Was this new operating system? Windows 95. Windows 95 would have been out for like a year or something at this point. And it had this feature where he could remotely see what was going on our screens in a kind of primitive way. And so he would sit at his desk and he would cycle through the screens to make sure that we were doing the web design stuff we were supposed to do. Well, I figured out how to hack into his computer and change the configurations so that when he thought he was logging into my computer, he was actually logging into some other kid's computer. And then I would just play Grand Theft Auto 2 the entire class. I just spent the whole day just playing GTA 2. You became what they feared. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, I just already knew all the stuff he was teaching, so I still got an A in the class. I even got an award at the end of the year. I still have that award. I think I shared it somewhere at some point. My award for starting the web design club and creating the school's first website. Where the heck did I end up? I think I died. Nobody ever snitched on you for playing games in class? Nobody else figured it out because I was sitting in a position where there was no one behind me. So yeah, just Grand Theft Auto 2. How far did you get in GTA 2? Did you just go around causing chaos? Yeah, it was mostly just that. Just driving around the cool 2D city. Running cars and stuff. Then when I got into high school, formed the school's first Linux club. And they gave me a job at the library. I was supposed to take language courses. I think I definitely mentioned this before. I was supposed to take language courses. They needed someone to fix the computers in the school, and they didn't have the budget for it, so they gave me language credits for fixing computers. So instead of learning Spanish or French, I fixed the computers of the school for free. But this did give me access to, like, the computer's whole entire network. And through that, I actually gained access to the whole school district's computer network, which was on the same system. And I didn't do anything nefarious with this. Outside of continuously bypassing all of the filters they had for the web and what have you. Crest Galatea, thank you for the 5 Canadian. Happy birthday to the birthday continues. Glad the hacking story had a happy ending. And you didn't email that teacher's dead wife. Yeah, that would have been inappropriate. to say the least. Oh, ooh. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. Man, computer networks back then. It's extremely funny how poorly secured they were. It was buck wild that the way the networks were set up. Like, from any computer in the school, I could just log into the superintendent's computer, see everything on their hard drive. It's like anyone on the network, you can just look at all their files. It was a bad setup. Genuinely surprised there weren't more hackings. Straight A's. I'll be honest, if this had, it wasn't until I had already graduated that they started doing the grades on the computer sort of thing. At that point, they still kept paper records of this stuff. It was right after I graduated that grades were done through the computer. And I'll be completely honest, I 100% would have been tempted to hack my own grades. And I feel like it's possible that someone would have noticed that. I don't think they would have noticed the hacking, but I feel like one of the teachers might notice that my grade is different than the one they put in. So I likely would have gotten caught doing that. Woo! I feel like it would be easier just to cheat normally in school rather than hack the grades. Well, at the time it would have been much easier to just hack the grades, but like when those systems first came out. Nowadays, I feel like it's probably easier to just cheat, yeah. More dangerous, though, to hack the grades. Because you're not hacking your teacher's mind. They still know mentally what your grade was supposed to be. I would have at least done it in a semi-smart way. I would have hacked multiple kids' grades, not just my own. I wouldn't have just done mine. I would have done a random assortment of students' grades. And it wouldn't have been, like, I would have changed my worst grade, sure. But I would have also, like, you know, maybe lowered one of my A's to a B. And done that also with a number of the other kids. Where, like, there was a net positive to my changes, but it seemed more random than intentional. These are the thoughts I would have had. That way it almost seems like a glitch in the system. Yeah, exactly. Me as a plumber, thank you for the 5 Canadian. Oh, 1 second. Oh, God. I remember being suspended from the internet in school because a chain letter email. I was. Oh, no. Oh, no! I was CC'd on. Wound up in my superintendent's inbox. Dang, that sucks. That's, I 100% believe that. That exactly seems like the sort of thing, given my own punishment, that would have happened. Because I was on the internet fairly early, my email address was on the internet fairly early, and there was a lot of early email spam that went out, where, for those of you who don't know how email works, nowadays pretty much everyone uses like a service like Gmail or something to send email, but back in the day you would use a actual application, like a program, and you would configure your information in the program. And one of the things that you configure is where the email is supposedly coming from. Dang it, I've died again. And the way email works, you can just put anything there. Like I could, today, right now, send an email that seems like it's coming from the President Joe Biden. You could just put absolutely whatever from email address you want. Email was not set up in a way to require the authentication of that information. And so, a lot of early email spam, they would essentially have a little bot script scour the net looking for email addresses, and then send spam out, looking like it came from those email addresses. So there's a lot of early spam that looked like it came from Jason Steele at FilmCow.com. And I would get emails from people replying to that spam, just losing their minds. Uh-oh. Look at these villains. Losing their minds and threatening to sue me and stuff over sending them spam mail that I had not sent. Spoof phone numbers too. Yeah, you could just make it seem like you're calling from whatever number you want. These systems were not designed with any kind of high-end security in mind. course, there's only one of them left. Oh, I'm just realizing, man, you could use this technology of spoofing email addresses to make it seem as though someone is emailing someone's wife. You could falsely accuse someone of emailing a wife. You say you've never emailed a wife, and yet this wife has received this email from you. I know you've done it. I know you've emailed this wife. We have the we have the evidence right here of your wife mailing. You're not gonna get away with it, you son of a gun. Oh boy. Mamma mia. Okay. This is an intense fight against this lion. Oh god. Pardon me. Hey! Did we do it? I remember getting emails from myself saying they hacked my accounts. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that era of spam. We've hacked your account. Unless you want all of your private we have private pictures of you that you saved in on your account. Unless you want all your private information sent out, you have to send money here, please. We've hacked your webcam. Anyway, those are just bombs. There's just bombs here now. Heck. We've hacked your webcam. We've seen all the stuff you've done on your webcam. We know what you've done. We've had control of your webcam. We've seen all of the terrible things you've done in front of your webcam. We're gonna release all of the information if you don't send us money here right away. Had a virus turn on my webcam once to try and scare me. Had a virus turn on your webcam. Yeah, that would have wigged me out. No. Don't look at me. Anyone here ever program a virus? I know I've programmed at least one computer virus, but I think it's only the one. I don't know that I've programmed more than one computer virus in my time. This was a very specific computer virus. My mom was a typesetter. It's a sort of job I don't even think really exists anymore. She worked for printing companies where they would get a job from a restaurant. The restaurant needs some menus made. And there's two parts to this job. The first part is the typesetting, which is the actual, like, construction of the menu. Dang. The layout of it all. And then there's the actual printing. And so print shops had previously had their own in-house typesetters, but times were changing. And it was cheaper, instead of having a full-time in-house typesetter, to just send those jobs out to people who had their own home computer, which my mom did. So my mom would get the jobs faxed to her, and she would do the thing. She would print them out on her laser printer, send them off to the printing company, the local printer. There was this one printer that we worked with, and they were kind of sketchy in terms of their business practices, and Mom didn't really trust them. For one thing, they asked Mom for all of her Adobe software because they didn't want to pay for it. So they asked her to just give them her Adobe software, and she was worried for a number of reasons about this. God dang it. A, she was worried that they were just gonna, like, replace her with the software that she was helping them pirate from her. But also, they were always late on paying her. Anyway, they got into this new business, which was essentially going to sporting events and selling, like, printed items at the sporting events for the teams. And their reason for wanting the Adobe software was they had a lot of on-site stuff that they needed to do in order to print this stuff. So Mom gave them the software, but I programmed a computer virus that went along with the software. And this virus was extremely simple. If by a certain date it had not been deactivated by me, it would, when they launched the Adobe software, simply delete the software off their computer. And the way this worked was very simple. It was an extremely simple virus. It was literally just a program that looked like the Adobe software. The Adobe software was actually hidden. They thought that this program was the software. They would double-click the program, and the program would check the date, and then as long as it wasn't past the date, it would launch the hidden Adobe software. Oh my god, horses. And if it was past the date, it would delete the Adobe software. So, very simple. Was it like a batch file? No, this was on the Mac, so this was ActionScript, I believe. Anyway, they kept having these sporting events things. Mom would do the work for them, and then they weren't paying her for the work. They weren't paying her the money that they owed her. they constantly had these various excuses. You know, they hadn't done the business they were expecting to do. They'll have the money soon, etc. All the usual excuses. So, the expiration date was set for the biggest game that they were doing. The biggest show that they had. So they went to their big moneymaker for the year sporting event with their computer, turned it on, loaded up the software to be able to print their stuff, and it just deleted all their software, and they they couldn't figure out what had possibly gone wrong. Lost a lot of money at that event. Mom eventually stopped working with him. Can't decide if that's chaotic, neutral, or lawful evil. No idea. Heading out now. Good night, friends. Be well. Hack the planet. Hack the planet, baby. The formative experience of being zero cool in elementary school. You never would have been the elite hacker you were. Never would have been the elite hacker I became had it not been for that moment. It is actually extremely funny that the teachers freaking out about me being a hacker kind of turned me into a hacker. The worst fears realized. The greatest hacker of our generation born right up to their noses. Oh, dang it. I wasn't a particularly talented hacker or anything. It was a period of time in which computers were relatively simple. It was fairly easy to do stuff like that. There weren't a bunch of like safeguards against that kind of stuff at the time. Hacking. I think the only other, like, significant hacking story that I have... There's a lot of mundane ones, but the only dramatic one was... There's this guy who ran this company. This would have been during the MySpace era. The era where MySpace was huge. This would have been, I think, 2004. I think this was literally 2004. There was this guy who had this t-shirt company, and this was a very early instance of the company just absolutely ripping off people's art to make shirts. This is common practice now. But this is like one of the first big instances. And it was especially egregious because this guy would give interviews about his art and stuff. All of the art of which was stolen. all stolen. It was just taking credit for it. It's his own designs. And people figured this out and started a campaign against him. And he had a big MySpace presence. This guy's company had a huge presence on MySpace for the shirts. MySpace at the time, when you left comments, you could leave HTML in the comments. It was absolutely the most bonkers way to set up a website. So it was possible to, for instance, you could leave a comment on someone's MySpace page, and the comment you could dang it, look at that window over there. You could embed a MP3 file as long as you had it hosted somewhere, and there would be no way to tell which comment had the embedded MP3 file. Except if you were to look at the source code. You could totally HTML lay out your page too. Yeah, a lot of people did stuff like that to make their page look extra special. So, I would do occasional pranks on friends of mine where they would load up their MySpace page and all of a sudden there's like animated GIFs flying around the screen and circus music playing and stuff. Because of a comment I left. Extremely annoying, but one thing I did with the person who was stealing all those shirt designs was insert some code that essentially when the person logged into their account, they ended up with a keylogger that sent me their password. And I used that and logged into the account myself, their MySpace account, and changed the entire MySpace page to just be an admission of all of their stealing, a link to all of the evidence. All of their information was changed to just be about all of the stuff that they had stolen. The person still had what this person ended up doing was they contacted MySpace about it, that someone had hacked their page, and because I changed their password immediately, but they contacted MySpace and they got control of the page again. But MySpace was set up in such a way that as long as you were still logged in, it didn't log you out if the password was changed. So I was still logged in, so I would change the page again. I would change the page again so that it was all the admission of their guilt. And they would change it back. And I would change it again. And this lasted for like 3 days until finally I just got logged out because enough time had passed. The old internet truly was the Wild West. It truly was the Wild West. I have no idea what happened to this company. They made a lot of money stealing people's art. No. Son of a gun. But that person supports the F out of NFTs even now. Yeah, I feel like that guy would have been an NFT guy. I'm remembering more and more things about this guy. And so he would steal people's arts for like t-shirts and stuff, but it wasn't just that he would steal it for t-shirts. He would also like he had a studio, and t-shirts were only part of the business. The other part of the business was like signed art, and he had a studio where he had like 5 or 6 people working there, and they would essentially make they would take his art and make copies. It was kind of like what Thomas Kincaid would do, where he had a studio of painters making his paintings, and then he would show up and do like a one brush stroke and then be able to legally say that it was his painting. So this guy did stuff like that, but in an even more sketchy way, because the art in question was just stolen. Like the design itself that his studio people were putting together was just art that he had straight up taken from other artists, and then just would add his signature to, and put on shirts or sell original signed art of. Oh my god, there's so much water. Alright, I found the guy. Alright. I found the guy I was thinking of. Sorry, it was later than I thought. It was 2007. 2007, jeez. Yeah, Todd Goldman. Todd Goldman, founder of David and Goliath, merchandise company that produces clothing, posters, and other merchandise featuring a variety of slogans based on older designs and the work of other artists. Yeah. According to the unverified data provided by Goldman to the Wall Street Journal during an interview, the sales volume of David and Goliath was $90 million in 2004. Came under fire in 2004 and 2008 for controversial slogans, and in 2007 for plagiarism. Yeah. Well, there you go. Anyway, that's about the extent of my leet haxing. I did not have a particularly long or illustrious career. Well, this is an interesting game. I feel like if it ran better, it might be a better experience. So maybe the PS1 version's the one to get. I wanted to get the 3DO version just because of how much I love the 3DO interactive multiplayer. Alright, it's just the baby now. Just the baby. Oh yeah, that's what it was. There were other artists too, but yeah, that was the one that set it off. Hey, I did it. I like of all the Bomberman clones I've played, this one is the most weird conceptually. Like, I don't necessarily think it works, but I do appreciate that they came up with something that's different than just setting off a bomb. It's very weird that you go around to these wheels and open pipes up. Very strange experience. I think I like the game, ultimately. I don't necessarily think that it really works, but I do like it. Wonder why Sign the Guest book kind of slowly died out. A lot of stuff like that died out. I do miss the websites. I don't have enough websites anymore. There's this website back in the early days of the internet. It was called the Bathroom Wall. And the whole site was, it was one big bathroom wall that people would leave comments on. And you would log in to see what new comments there were on the bathroom wall. It was like a big guest book, essentially. That was the whole thing. It was just, you know, the way that people will write messages on bathroom walls. You could do that, but on the internet. And the internet was, there were, like, so few people on the internet at the time that this was like a relatively popular website, but there would be, like, I don't know, a dozen messages max a day or something left on the wall. You'd go there and see what new stuff there is, and there wouldn't be much. There's stuff like that still. I mean, I guess even stuff like Twitter is essentially that, just on a much, much larger scale. Well, the baby wins. Baby's the ultimate winner. We lose. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. I want to live in the world where bathroom wall is still a big site. People can't get enough. People can't get enough of websites where there's just one button that you click, and it says, do not click this button, and you click it, and you're sent to another page, and the other page says, no, really, don't click this, and you click it, and it says, please, whatever you do, don't click this a third time. Simpler web back then. There was a big competition as to who could make the best cow tipping website. Oh, and there were a lot of them. If you went to the Yahoo stupid pages, I think that's what it was called, the Yahoo stupid pages, you could find a whole category just for the cow tipping websites. You'd go to one, there'd be a rough 3D render of a cow. You would click on the cow, it would load up a second page that would have the cow upside down. And it would say, you tip the cow, and there would be a moo.mp3 that would play. And a MIDI file with the music from a Final Fantasy game. This is the internet. I remember a site called Rubber Face or something like that. You clicked and dragged on faces of celebrities to make them look silly. Goodness, that must have been during the Flash era, right? Oh, I miss when there were Flash websites. When you would you would go to a website, and a whole animated intro would play before you got to the to the site. All of the elements of the site would fly in. Dramatic music would play, and then a green screened video of the founder of the site would walk on screen and say, "Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time on this website." I miss Flash dress-up games. Oh, yeah. Oh, there were so many dress-up games. You'd have all these clothes, and you would click on the clothes, and you would drag it over. You drag it over, try out different outfits on the character who would be a fairy or whatever. The dress-up games or apps. Yeah, and you gotta pay monthly subscription fees. Anyone remember a website that was just a bunch of flash clips, like one saying B-52 bomber? That B-52 bomber clip is probably from... There's an Intellivision game which had an attachment. We streamed it a while ago. It had an attachment that let the game talk. And it became like a early internet meme, I think, just because the sound clip is so nonsense. B-52 bomber! Albino Black Sheep has a YouTube channel. Albino Black Sheep. Been a long time since I've heard those words. All your base belong to us. Wise words. Wise words indeed. All your base belong to us, it turned out. Shifty 5. Shifty 5. Shifty 5. Hey, Splave. Shiggity shiggity schwab. Shattered egg of all the unfed Neopets. I wonder when was the day that my Habbo Hotel character was deleted from the internet forever. What was the day that marked the death of my Habbo Hotel character? Habbo Hotel flash mobs. Yeah, I was part of the Geno. That was the Habbo Hotel cult that asked people to shed their prismatic ways and embrace the path of gray. You would take your avatar and you would make your avatar just 100% gray. Just gray shirt, gray pants. It's just 100% gray. Everything is gray. About Strawberry Clock. Strawberry Clock. Yeah, I included Strawberry Clock in the Battle for the Portal. It's my 3D animated epic of all the characters of the day on Newgrounds fighting to be crowned King of the Portal. Strawberry Clock attacks Robert Benford's Nox Clay City, killing all the clay men. I made a Charlie the Unicorn room at Habbo Hotel back in the day. Nice. Would have loved to have stumbled upon that. For better or worse, I think 4chan best captures the feel of early internet. I think in form, not necessarily in vibe. There was some pretty vile stuff in early internet, but not quite on the level. Not quite to the extent. And not quite on the volume. It was a quieter place in general. Like, there just weren't nearly as many people, like, who had access to the internet at the time. Like, internet access in many places in the world is... like, there's just large swaths of the population who have the internet, even if it's, like, just through a smartphone. But there was a period where, like, even in the United States, it's like... How many people would have internet access? Not a lot. Most people, if they needed any kind of internet access, it's like go to the library or just wouldn't have it at home. Almost everyone has internet. Yeah, there's still places in the world where internet is less ubiquitous, but more people are online now than, yeah. It's just, it's pretty common. Yeah, I'm looking at a thing that's showing the percentage of the U.S. with internet access, and it's like 95% of adults. It used to be less than 50% in like the 2000. I feel like most people who don't have internet access, it's a choice. In the United States, at least. It was also something that, you know, you didn't just have on all the time. You had to dial into your internet. You had to call up the internet. You had to go on your computer. You had to open up the internet program. Dial into the internet. It would take a while, and then you would get charged by the minute. They would charge you for every minute you were on the internet. So you had to use your time sparingly. We had an online business. We had a T1 line. Oh boy, a T1 line. I used to fantasize about having a T1 line. T1. That seemed impossibly fast to me. Of course, T1, like these days, it's like 1.5 megabits per second. So I got way more than that now. I got just so much more than that. And T1 internet's unbelievably slow by modern standards. Yeah, now they have fiber optics. Yeah, I'm on a 1,000 megabit fiber optic line. I couldn't even contemplate that kind of speed at the time. First proper modem was a Swan Smart Speed Demon 56K. Nice. I remember going from 28.8 to 56K. It was unbelievable. Yeah, we went from 56K to from 28.8 to 56K, and it was a massive increase. Truly unbelievable speeds at 56K. You used to watch as I logged in, as it dialed up. You used to watch because you wouldn't always connect at the highest possible speed. So it would tell you right at the end of your little login, like what actual speed you've connected at. And it's like, is this going to be a slow day or a fast day? There was something about the technology being like this that changed the whole vibe of the internet. Like, the steps that you would go through to access information, as opposed to information like being forced upon you constantly. Just thinking how many notifications you get from your phone or whatever, the internet calling you nowadays. You really had to put in the effort to get that info before. Not saying that it was better that way, but it definitely changed the vibes. Living in the glorious age of live stream websites that didn't have copyright protections outside of getting reported. Yeah. Yeah, I do. One thing that is way, way worse about modern internet is just all the copyright detection stuff. It's no good. I miss the old internet screams as it connected. Yeah, it was nice hearing the screaming. It was good. Well, I guess that's enough reminiscing about the old days of the .coms. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.